Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and in today's video it's going to be another PvE video. Now, I will touch PvP very shortly, it's just I'm enjoying PvE at the minute. But before we get into the video, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, join my community Discord, links in description. Also, turn post notifications on so you know when I upload a new video. Let's just get straight into it. So, today we're going to be doing a PvE Titan build. So, with this build, it's going to be basically any PvE base. Now, I have used this in the raid, and it actually is pretty good in the raid, and I'm going to show you why in a minute. The weapons I'm using, you can just ignore the weapons. It's completely up to you what weapons you want to use. It's just these weapons are really nice to run in the raid. The new one, by the way. So, for this build, what we're going to be running is Sentinel. Now, on the Sentinel, you can use any grenade which you want. It really doesn't matter. You can just use any. I'm just using the Void Wall because I feel like the suppressor and magnetic are more for PvP, and the Void Wall just lasts longer. It's for PvE more. Now I'm using Towering Barricade. You can use a Rally if you want. I just prefer the Towering. The jump is completely up to you. I'm just using Strafe Lift. Now on this bit, I use Top Tree because I can get my bubble, and it's also going to synergize with the melee. I'm going to show you in a minute why. But you could probably use any of these. It's just this is the one I prefer. Right, now we're just going to get into it. So on the mark, I'm running a resilience mod so we can get his barricade back quicker. I'm also running double outreach, reduces melee cooldown when using your class ability. So every single time we pop our barricade, it takes 14 seconds to pop our barricade, and that's going to reduce our melee cooldown, so we're going to be able to melee even more. We're also using taking charge, so if you haven't noticed, you won't notice yet, but we are using we're basically using a charge relight build as well, like we did with the Warlock one. Right, if we go to the legs, as you can see, got a minor intellect mod because we don't really need any more than that, and also it makes it so we can fit more perks on. We're using Absolution, reduces all ability cooldowns each time you pick up an orb. So if you're playing PvE and you've got masterwork weapons, you're going to be picking up a lot of orbs, which also means you're going to be getting a lot of stacks of charge with light, which means you're going to do more damage. Also, we've got recuperation, replenishes health each time you pick up an orb of power or light. I don't know why it's power. But yeah, I'll show you what these two have got, why these are in the build in a minute. So all ability cooldowns, that's like your barricade, grenade, melee, etc. And then this is just replenishing your health. Now, if we go to the chest plate, we're actually running another minor intellect mod because we don't want to, get us like 110 intellect. It's not worth it. We're also using concussive dampener. You probably could run something better on this. It's completely up to you, this perk. And then we're running grenade launcher reserves, increase the amount of grenade launcher you can carry, ammo you can carry, obviously. Now that's because I've got a Wither Rod on. You could use LMG, whatever you prefer. And then I've got Powerful Friends on now. I like to stick a Powerful Friends mod on all of my builds. It's just really handy to have that extra 20 mobility. That 20 mobility is literally right there, so why don't you just take it, you know what I mean? And then this is the main part of the build. Now, we are using the exotic gauntlets for the Titan, the Doomfang Pauldrons. Now, we've got an intellect mod on this, and we're also using Focusing Strike, grants class ability energy when you cause damage with a melee, so that's going to get our barricade back even quicker. And then we've got Bolstering Detonation, grants class ability energy when you cause damage with a grenade. So all these perks kind of synergize with each other, so they can like feed each other energy, if you know what I mean. And then we're using Protective Light. We lose minus 10 strength, but that's not a problem, and I'll show you why in a minute. So while Charge with Light, you gain significant damage resistance against combatants when your shields are destroyed. This effect consumes all stacks of Charge of Light. The more stacks consumed, the longer the damage resistance lasts. So we also are using the Taking Charge and the High Energy Fire. So this build with Orbs of Light and all that is kind of crazy for PvE and PvP. Obviously not the Protective Light, but the Taking Charge and the High Energy Fire are really nice for PvP. You can actually 2-tap with a 120. And then if we come onto the helmet, for the helmet we're running a strength mod because basically we already had 100 resilience and 100 intellect, and if you have a look at the exotic perk for the FANG pauldrons, this is basically all the build. So void melee kills give you super energy, while Sentinel shield is active melee kills recharge shield throws, which extends your super. So you can have a super for absolutely ages, and also void melee kills give you super energy. We're running 100 intellect, and if you have a look at this, grants class ability energy when you damage with a melee. Now, we're also going to be getting our melee back with, is it outreach, I believe? So class ability when you're using, yeah, we're going to get our melee back when we use our class ability, and our class ability comes back in 14 seconds, so we're literally going to get our super very, very quickly, and we're also just going to have our abilities back instantaneously pretty much. Now, I'll get on to the other one. So hands-on, gain bonus super energy on melee kills, so that's obviously going to make your super come back even quicker. And then if we go to this one, we've got submachine gun ammo finder, and that's because I'm using an SMG obviously. I got the keyless, but whatever you want to run, say you've got a pulse on, etc., you run that. And then this is another perk, it's literally like powerful friends. Why would you run it? I honestly don't know. If I had 3 extra, so I just put Radiant Light on because it's going to give me more strength, which makes the build a lot better. Now it's only going to take, what, 60 seconds for it to come back normally, and then if we have the abilities and all that, it's going to come back even quicker, so it just makes it crazy. Now, the shaders I'm running on my gear, some people like to know. So, the mark, I'm running the Starcross mark ornament with New Age black armour. My boots, I'm running Sunbreak Greaves, New Age black armory, and on the chest, I'm running a pretty old chest plate. I'm running the Phoenix battle ornament from season 2, and also New Age black armory. And then if we go to the gauntlets, I was gonna pick out of these two, but I kind of like this ornament better because of the fur and it just matches with the chest plate. So I'm using the Lordly Homage, I'm pretty sure that's how you say it, ornament. And then I've got New Age Black Armory, and then, I don't know if you can guess, but we're running New Age Black Armory with the Sunbreak Helm. Now, quick shout out to Randy for letting me borrow his account. He's absolutely crazy. This account is fully stacked with everything. It's honestly one of the most stacked accounts I've ever played on. I really appreciate it for him letting me go on it to record a video. In return, he's got a nice little Titan build for PvE, even though all his armour is crazy anyway, and he's just crazy at PvE. He's got a nice little build in return, and I appreciate it. But that's going to conclude the video. Now, subscribe, hit the like button, join the community Discord, it really does mean a lot, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.